back to Word With Us today. Once again, my name is Ikyochi, and that's Nova over there. We over here, we have a guest that not so many people were looking forward, on having that many guests. But yeah, it's already happening. We're bringing guests now. And yeah, so you can go ahead and tell them a little bit about yourself, what's your name, background, ethnicity, whatever, just keep it moving.
Yeah, first and foremost, I just wanna, say thank you for inviting me to the interview. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
Could have been anybody, So I'm just grateful to be here. But by name, I go. My name is Lubunga. I'm from Congo, and there's so much about me that that I can't get to today, but. Y'all gonna get a little glimpses of that as we talk, I'm not gonna reveal everything right now. But for the most part, I run a business, clothing brand, called Bag for Bag, and I'm trying to do my part as a member of the community. That's all.
My first question was what made you want to start Bag for Bag? What was the motivation idea behind it?
That's a good question, and I can't. I wish I can lie, but I can't. Nah, for real though, cause the story behind it is I never wanted to start a clothing brand. I was never really a fashion guy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Growing up, I was just always that guy that I just never really cared about clothes. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at the industry, people that really do clothing brands and stuff like that, they have a passion for it. You know what I'm saying? They grew up wanted to be the best dressed, wanted to, and of course, they had a passion for it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But growing up, I never really had that. I was just chilling. But the crazy part is, I got this, the name Bag for Bag, just along the way I got the name. You know what I'm saying? It's unique. That's why I pushed me to start it. But I might break it down for y'all. I don't even think nobody knows how I got the name Bag for Bag.
Low key, I saw the name. I started asking myself, Bag for Bag. What is that? What does that stand for? Why Bag for Bag, not something else?
Exactly. But and the crazy story is, I say 95% of people, when they hear Bag for Bag, that's the first thing they think about. It's what is Bag for Bag?
Why is Bag for Bag?
And how did you even get that name?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just go ahead and break it down for y'all just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Without taking too much time. But man, I was just at work, warehouse jobs. You know what I'm saying? Grinding. And then there was this one lead. He's from Atlanta. So boom. The place where I work at DHL. You know what I'm saying? Working at DHL. They be giving out free soap. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At times. So boom, they was giving out free soap, and my lead was he had $25 cash. And then he came to me, he's like, cause they already give us everybody soap and stuff, right? So he came with I think it was a $25 bill. They're like, I got a bag. He's talking about the cash that he has, and then for your bag, the soap that I had in the bag. So I'm like, hold on. What do you mean you got a bag for my bag? You know what I'm saying? I didn't understand it at first. He's like, bro, I got a bag, which is this money right here, and I can exchange it with that soap. You know what I'm saying?
Your bag.
Your bag. I'm like, okay. I'm like, yo, I like that. Yeah, and then I didn't think too much of it until the whole night I'm working. I'm like, yo, everything we really do in life is bag for bag. I started thinking about it. I started breaking it down literally everything we do in life is bag for bag when it comes to conversations, right? Right now. What we're doing right now is bag for bag. Why? You guys is giving me information. I'm giving you guys information. We exchanging value, right?
Right.
So I came to that conclusion where I broke down the word. I was like, okay, he has $25, right? Which has value. Money always has value.
Yeah.
And then he see value in that bag, which was just soap. You know what I'm saying? But soap has value because he washes your clothes, right?
Right.
So it's that exchange right there. That's literally everything we do in life is bag for bag. We just exchange.
Right.
So once I clocked in like that, I was like, first thing that popped up in my head, I could have started any business for real. with that, just that, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
B for B could have been business for business. You know what I'm saying? It could have been any other thing, but my mind just went to, start a brand. Never really, I don't know, that one day, like literally the next day, I started drawing.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, like, and that just shows I loved it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, and that's really, and then we're here. That's just really how I got it started.
Okay, so like, I mean, you mentioned saying that you could like start any business. So like, what made you like? What was that drive, or like, what made you go
Like
into
the
that?
inspiration?
Yeah, the inspiration for
I
like
would-
closing, especially.
I wish I knew. I be asking, because like, for real, I be asking myself that question, right?
Yeah.
I would say it's God.
Right.
Like, cause I feel like it was put in me.
Mm-hmm.
I never loved something so much where like, bro, I had to stop. Imagine I'm at work, right? I get to stop. Okay, back for back. I literally got the name the same day. But my head couldn't stop thinking about it. Literally, like I'm going to sleep, I'm waking up. I literally, cause I work overnight. I get home at 6 a.m. I'm sleeping till 2 sometimes. Man, I'm up by 11. I'm pumped. I'm like, yo, I gotta do something with this name.
Right.
Literally, and literally the same day, like clothing brand. I was not into clothing brands. Like I didn't even know how to start. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Never knew somebody that. I knew my brother Abe was doing it. But I never really thought about doing it. You know what I'm saying? Never really had a conversation like, yo, bro, I'm thinking about starting this, that, and the third. So like he just popped out to me like, yo, just start a brand, and I never questioned it. That's key though. I never questioned it.
Never question.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's key right there. I literally got it. I was like, oh, let me just get on it. Never questioned anything.
No question asked.
But you find the answers, in the process.
Another thing is also like identifying or like knowing like when to make that move.
Right.
Because like if you don't really like knowing or like you just living life, that person can just say, I got $20 and for your soap, like they exchange back for back, and then he would not really like think about it. He would just like hear it. It was clicking his mind, and then he's just gonna be like, back for back, okay, cool.
Yeah.
That sounds cool. And then but like that was a great thing that he actually went ahead and like act on it. So yeah, it did make sense with that.
Yeah.
With
Let
that,
me just add one thing when it comes to what y'all, just to add on to what y'all was saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
The power of being prepared. I feel like when it comes to, bro, all of us who have a gift, bro. You know what I'm saying? All of us, bro, everybody wants to be a businessman. Even the people that tell you, man, I just want to work a job, you know what I'm saying? Make money, money that I can afford and pay rent, you know what I'm saying? Nobody on this earth likes working for somebody, Don't let people lie to you, bro. The people that say that is because, at the end of the day, they got to a point where they just accepted it. That's how it is. Once you accept something, that's what it is. You don't see any other way, you know what I'm saying?
Once again, what's you not changing, you're choosing.
Exactly. So this is what I'm saying, the power of preparation, bro. Like you gotta prepare yourself, because if I was not prepared, right, in that moment, like you said, you would have just said bag for bag, and then my mind was like, okay, cool, like what you mean? I'll just laugh it off. I'll just brush it off, But because, like you said, it's something that I was preparing myself for. Like I've been wanting to start a business. I just never knew like it's going to be clothing or when it's going to happen, right? So I'll read books. I'll listen to podcasts.
Right.
People doing, different, different things. You know what I'm saying? Build my credit as I go.
Right.
Ask questions, listen, all these things. I was preparing myself. I didn't know what was going to happen, but I feel like God gave me that because I was preparing. And then things like this always happen like that. Ask anybody that, even you guys. The podcast, right?
Yeah.
You know how many people got this idea to start a podcast? A lot, right?
A whole lot.
But you can start it why? You can prepare for it, right?
Right.
Yeah. That's really what it is.
But let me go to my next question. So I was thinking about this question like a few seconds ago. Is it harder to start a business or to keep it going? Which one is harder? Starting it or keeping it going? Starting?
Keeping the business going. Once you make the decision to start, keeping it going is easy because you already started.
Right.
Like I told you, a lot of people, bro, everybody in this world, they have a business idea. Guess what? They don't act on it.
Right.
Which is the hardest part, because if you don't act on it, you'll never come to life.
Right.
Like there's a saying that I've been listening to this I don't know if I can call it. I think it's a show. It used to be on TV, but it's a pastor. His name is Miles Monroe. I guess you go check him out. He was talking about how the richest place in this world, bro. Most people might say it's Dubai. Some people might say it's New York. Some people might say it's Congo. Resources, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like what like, you know, ever since I heard what he said the richest place is on this earth, bro, my mindset on life changed. He literally said the richest place on this earth is the graveyard. Like when he said that, I'm like, yo, what do you mean by that? What do you mean the graveyard, bro?
How is the graveyard really like the richest place?
Yeah, man. I was saying, I be thinking a lot too. So I was zoned out. I'm like, okay, let me pick this up now. What he should have said when he said this. And then I came to a realization, bro. There's millions of people that die with their dreams. You know. Oof. You know how he explained it? He like, bro, everybody's pregnant with their dreams. There's some people that give birth, and there's some people that just die with them. That's deep. Everybody's pregnant with their dreams. Yeah, some people, only a few give birth to it. And guess what? Though, think about it, right? Your dream is like a child. You gotta fly with it. Your kid, right? If you don't fly with, if you don't give your kid what it needs in this life, you literally in the wrong path.
Right.
Same thing with your business. When they're small, it bothers you. When kids are small, right? My parents go like we cry a lot. Like you have to give it so much. You have to give the kids so much direction,
so much attention.
Same thing with your business. In the beginning,
it's gonna be
hard.
hard.
Why?
So much time.
You don't know what you're doing at first. You have to learn all these things, right?
Yeah, you learn by mistakes.
Same thing with the kids. So think about it. The way we're growing, right? And to where you are right now. Same thing with the business. That's how it is. Your mindset right now, your business has a mindset too. You know, you gotta the same foundations that you have for yourself that you should know now. Give it the same to your business. Right. Same boundaries that you have for right now. Give it to your business, and see how that's gonna change. And watch the business grow, just like a child.
Yeah.
Lead it the wrong way, it's gonna go the wrong way.
Right.
Lead it in the right path, it's gonna go the right path.
That's deep.
That's just ever since that day, bro, I never went back. Like my mindset was just like, yo, literally, I can't. You just accept that. Death is really.
Right.
It's the best, bro. Now, bro, people used to scared of dying, bro. You're not supposed to be scared of dying.
Right.
You're supposed to look at death as like, I'm not saying celebration. You know what I'm saying? But you're supposed to look at it as like, bro, literally, you're supposed to use it as motivation. Like. Every day that you wake up, you have fresh breath. You know what I'm saying? Use it for something.
It's a gift.
It's a gift, exactly. And you're pregnant with something, so why not work? Bring it to life, bro. Like, come on, man.
Use your time and energy, to
man, you pregnant, you out, you drinking liquor. You gonna kill that dream.
Gotta be drinking water.
Come on, man.
The way you explain it makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense.
Your business is like your kid.
It's like your kid.
Yeah. Same way you treat you gotta fly with your dreams.
If you eat healthy, you're gonna be healthy. If you smoke, drink, it's gonna mess it up.
That's really what it comes down to, man.
Crazy.
I feel like whenever it comes to things like that, when everybody has their own like way of putting it, it's really like opens the mind of other people.
Exactly. So when he said that, right, I had to sit down and really think about it. And then once I got it, I'm like, okay, life is easy, bro. We just make it difficult.
Yes.
Like,
I don't know. I feel like as human beings, we do make it difficult.
Because here's the thing, right? We make life difficult because we don't have we don't set a foundation. Like we don't have a foundation for ourselves.
Right.
Anything that doesn't have foundation,
msingi man.
itanguka.
Always.
Yeah, always, bro.
You can't build a house with no foundation.
You cannot start building a house with the roof.
Come on, man. That's how we do. I want you to see. Look, you start a business, right? You make your first $10,000 a month, right? You see, that should be your foundation. Use that money to make your business grow, right?
Yeah.
Man, I mean 10,000.
10,000.
But you feel like you're investing.
you go over there
Because there's no foundation. You don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But if you got foundation, oh, I made my first 10. Man, let me reinvest.
Put it back.
Let me put it back in there. Cause it's easy. That's why. But that's when you get tempted. Though. That's when. This is why people say, money doesn't make you, right? Or it doesn't. Money does not change a person. It reveals who you are.
Right.
There's people that you can make. I can make 10,000 today, right? Who is brothers? But I see you outside. I'm like, yo, I don't know you. Who is this? But that just means, right? I was cool with you because there's something that was benefiting. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if I really had a foundation where I know like I'm cool, I'm good on loyalty, I know this is my brother, you know what I'm saying, this and the third. But if I make a million right now, we all eat.
Right.
This is why getting money, your friends getting money is good. They're gonna reveal themselves.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah. So it's your job to motivate yourself. Your friends to get rich. So you know, is this really my friend?
Is this really for me or not?
If they're not getting money, they're your friends because you know
they're just there.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So get rich first, and then know you're gonna know who your friends
You
are.
don't know who you are. You know who you
Yeah.
hang around with.
Exactly.
Do you have another question or you want me to go?
Nah. I just had a question because I've been seeing people in BG dressing up with bag for bag hoodies and stuff like that. And it does look good on you if you put it on. Yeah, you actually you pop out.
Yeah.
So I was just wondering like what is so unique about like bag for bag.
Like what makes you stand out?
Like what makes it stand out
from like others?
Because you see like today I got this and I'm just everybody I'm chilling. But if I got like bag for bag then it's just like drawing that attention.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
But you know what it is, bro? Like, bro, the funny thing is, but my mom told me the same thing. Keep in mind, right? You understand this, right? Eh? My mom, she like, bro, my mom, bro, be thinking every day. Real African, you know what I'm saying?
Real African.
Bro, she standing on business. She called me right last week. She like, I was looking at this hoodie of yours, right? Your sister's got it in the closet. I don't wear no hoodie, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I got my own hoodies, the African ones.
Yeah.
I seen your hoodie. I never thought about it, but I felt it. Something in me told me put it on. She like, man, I want you something to spend that 50. I'm like, yo, ma, you don't have to, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate the compliment, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, something.
She like, bro, it's just, I don't know if it's the name or like, I feel like, the thing is, I feel like it's not me, bro. Oh, it's not anything that I'm doing that is attracting these people to it. I mean, part of it, yeah, but for the most part, bro, it's because I feel like it's God driven, bro.
Right.
Like, yeah. Bro, just the name alone, right? I feel like the name alone stands out. And I allow people to give the name their own definition. Right. I don't force people to see Bag for Bag the way I see it. Right. Bag for Bag has a deeper meaning to me because I feel like I'm connected to the name. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, but I allow people to make their own definitions because that's what I can ask you. What does Bag for Bag mean to you? You might take money. That's why when you put it on, I feel good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But me, if I put Bag for Bag on, it's a different meaning because I'm feeling like, damn, I'm representing. You know what I'm saying? Another person might wear it and they might feel like, man, I'm showing out. I give everybody their own freedom to view the brand the way they want to view it as long as it's positive. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what allows people to really like the brand and actually feel good when they wear it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't like stuff that's forced on them. Like, hey, Bag for Bag just means information for value for value, and that's how you should see it. Nah.
Like wear it when you got value or something.
Nah. Oh, like it's only for people that got business. Or like they doing this. Nah. That ain't the case with Bag for Bag, man. Bag for Bag, long as you gotta know how to put that on though. Yeah. That's what I was telling you. Put on the half slack like my papa. Man, I had a couple people send me some pictures. I'm not reposting that. I'm I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to that. But you could.
Hey, imagine putting back for back a pajama and Jesus sandals.
We don't do that.
Oh,
We don't do that.
bro.
Don't tell me you feel good in it.
There's outfit that people are not supposed to see.
Nah.
Not all outfits are supposed to be out there, man.
Nah, they're not created equal. Nah.
All right. So my next question is,
Yeah.
what are some of the biggest challenges you face while running back to back?
Man, oh man,
Because if you tell me you didn't face any, that's a lot.
Man, I'll leave right now if I tell you that. Ain't no point in me being here. If I tell you that, ain't no point in me being here.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, man, in the beginning, bro, bro, you gotta, bro, there's only one person that knows, like, truly what struggle I had to face in the beginning, bro. And she'll tell you, like, bro, it's crazy, bro. Like, literally, bro, my first hoodie, that hoodie, y'all see people rocking.
Yeah.
Bro, just to get the measurements, like design it, bro. I designed this. I literally went to Walmart. I got a hoodie. You know them Walmart.
Yeah, them Walmart.
I'm not making no Walmart. I'm not trying to make no Walmart hoodies. I'm just trying to figure out how do you do this. I didn't even go to YouTube, bro. I just like let me just try this hands on. I literally went to Walmart, bro. Me and Shorty and them, we cooking up, like, I'm like, bro, so what we gonna do, like, bag for bag? Bro, you know, like, the book.
Yeah, the book.
Bro, I'm writing it, I'm cutting, I'm putting on the hoodie. I have it copied. You know how people be designing on Procreate? Bro, mine, I went on paper.
On paper,
bro.
Put it there.
Yeah, the hoodie right here, I'm picturing bag for bag, on the back what we doing. I'm like, yo, no cap. I took the same, bro. My first manufacturer will tell you this. I sent that to my manufacturer.
So you took a picture?
Yeah, I sent that to my manufacturer, bro.
Lord.
The manufacturer is like, yo, you really serious, huh? I'm like, what you mean? I wouldn't be sending it if I was not serious.
Right.
Yeah.
They're like, yo, man, we like the dedication, but you need a design. We need to see like
the full thing.
Real thing, like, the measurements and all that. Man, that was the hardest part. Because like I told you guys, I never was into clothing like that.
Right.
Yeah.
So I had to learn a lot of things that had to go with the fashion world, how to create, how to talk with designers, how to network with people. Cause I'm telling you, bro, in this business, the hardest part is just taking yourself out of it. Like, don't love what you do so much where you can't listen to other people. Don't fall in love with it. Love it, don't fall. There's a difference between being in love and loving something.
Right.
Cause, bro, if I love bag for bag, right? Love with bag for bag. I can say something to my designer, right? And my designer might be like, yo, you can do better. I might get mad.
Right.
Who's you to tell me that?
Yeah, like all this time I spent this, and you don't like
there's
it.
no boundary
there's
between
no, exactly.
like the-
Because you're so into, like, it's like attached to you. Like, you feel like, man, this is mine.
Yeah, whatever I say, gotta go with it.
Bro, me, my designer, bro, I give him all the power. I literally tell him, like, yo, what are we doing here, bro? What do you think? And that made him feel like his family.
Right.
I can literally I can call my designer right now. How's the family? And yeah, we cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we chilling. But that's what I'm trying to say. Like, the hardest part, just to go back to what you said, the hardest part, bro, is the end. When you start, that's the hardest part, bro. The challenges you face, bro, they're gonna make you along the way, bro. And for the most part, bro, I would just say, not knowing how to design, or like not knowing how to use Procreate, not knowing how to what to say when you talk to manufacturers. You gotta learn the game, because manufacturers, they can scam you.
Right.
If you don't know the right things. But I'm thankful for my guy though. One of my homies I grew up with, Abraham. My guy in Boston, you know what I'm saying? He helped me out. My guy, my cousin Bukuru and them, the homies, I was sending them the whole process, what I'm doing, they're pushing me. They're like, yo, keep going. That's hard, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that just gave me that, okay, my guys, because they really into fashion like that. You know what I'm saying?
They be
putting that on. So like, if I say that, like, yo, that's hard, I'm like, okay, I'm doing something. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I say something like, yo, that's hard, bro, I'm like, okay, I'm doing something. You know what I'm saying? My guys, and they ain't gonna lie to me. You know what I'm saying? So like, I feel like for the most part, bro, and I wouldn't even say I haven't even faced nothing yet, bro.
Right.
Yeah, like the biggest challenge, I haven't even seen it yet, bro. I know it's gonna come later on, but
Right. But from what you say, the one thing that I got from it is that your friends play a big role when you study something.
Yeah.
Because your own opinion, you really can't just take your own opinion and go on with something, you know. So do you think, how would you know if your friend is like being honest with you when you like with the opinion that you're like with the like, let's say like you say you send them something, you know, you're trying to get some review back so you can know what to do, what to change, and now what not to.
You know what I mean? My friends don't play. Like, no cap, like, growing up, I just know my friends.
Right.
I know who, like, can say something, so he can say it, and, like, he can be like, yo, that's
like
good,
way.
but, like, you know, you can do this better. But there's other ones that I know, like, if I send this, it's not bad. I only send it to people that I know it's going to give me 100%.
Right.
Because I know, like, you know, we grew up together. So it's like, I know how he is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Bukuru, Abe, AJ, Josh, and them, if I send something, they just going to be like, they just gonna tell me 100, like right there. Like, bro, nah, I don't, even if I'ma still do it, he's just gonna tell me his truth. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not there. Like, the thing is, I don't send it so they can tell me what to do. I'm sending it to see, like, okay, the whole picture. Like, if I'm sending it to 5 friends, right? 2 of them say nah, and 3 say yes. I'ma take it because I get 3 yeses.
Right.
So that's how I vote. You know what I'm saying? I vote by majority.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, and I know how they are. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their own style. You know what I'm saying? I might be dropping the hoodie. He might be like, oh, or my friend, you know, one of them might be like, nah, this one ain't, you know, ain't it. But that's his opinion.
Yeah, right.
You might, you know, you don't rock stuff like that. But the other one be like, yo, I mess with this one.
Right.
That's his style. So all these things you gotta think about. It's never personal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's never. That's what I'm trying to say. But if you in love with the business, even your friends, you gonna hate them. You gonna be like, you gonna want to
Like,
feel
you
good.
gonna take it like different.
Exactly, because you want to feel good all the time. Like,
Right.
when you in love, you want to feel good all the time, bro.
Right.
But that's what ruins your business. Don't fall in love with your business.
Have a boundary between you and your business.
Respect your business, basically.
Right.
When you in love with something, bro, you don't respect that. No cap. Because you just feel like he owns you something. Your business don't owe you nothing. But you owe everything to your business.
Right.
So what are you crying for when somebody tells you, yo, this hoodie's trash?
Right. If they tell you the same.
Look, but I honor that, bro. I be, man,
Yeah.
the moment somebody tells me, bro, I don't like this, bro, but the fire in me lights up. I gotta go home and cook. Like, you know, yeah.
People should take negative, not all of it, but they should take the negative comment as a way to like help them strive, like keep going. Cause like if somebody like keep telling you, no, it's good,
you're not making improvement.
Exactly.
You know, but like if they say like this one is bad, this is like okay, bet. I'll go home, cook something out that you yourself you
exactly. That's how ideas come. Somebody said they don't like something. It gives you like a chance to go outside of the box and think deeper.
Yeah.
You know. So if you're like a person that says something and you're getting your feelings,
then
running a business is not for you. All right. The other question is, I don't know. It's probably gonna get connected to this one. Is how do you deal with like rejection? Like when you go to somebody and try to like offer them.
You know what's crazy, bro? I never, in the beginning I did, right? I never really cared about no rejection. I mean, the thing is with rejection, where I'm from, I feel like I'ma just use it as like rejection. Just it's something that we never really take as like that deep. You know what I'm saying? Like we saw, like back there in Boston, like we can say, bro. I grew up in an environment where we feel like we can literally say whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like if I see a girl I like, you know what I'm saying? I never was shy, you know?
You would've
I would've. We not like that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, ma, what's up, you know? The worst you can say is no.
But okay, see with that though, this is the thing. So many people be in their head so much. That's like, okay, the worst you can say is no. Why if she say